Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Elder Scrolls Online video with me, Sherman. Today guys, we're going to be talking about the new guild finder tool that you can use to find a guild in the new update elsewhere in update 22. And I have to say that this is a tool that has been so much needed for the community. I am super excited they're finally adding this kind of a tool, because one of the hardest things with playing ESO is finding the right guild to play with, because it's one of those things with any game. Like, you can go look on the forums to find a guild, you can watch zone chat and all that, but it's having that connection to people that are like-minded that's really hard to find. And I think that's what this tool is really going to allow. It's going to allow for more of a defined system for the community to find like-minded people to play with. And I think that's what this game has needed for a long time, because like, I joined a guild a couple months back, and it was an in-game run. It was supposed to be an in-game guild, like one that runs trials and stuff. And I get into the guild, and it was a casual guild. It wasn't even a true in-game meta type guild. It was just a trial. They run trials for fun, and I thought that was really cool. But at the same time, I was looking for something that was doing the trials more on a definitive basis, so I could start running trials to get some of the trial sets that I could use for some of my characters and some of my builds. And it just didn't happen. I was just like, okay. I was like, this sucks. Because I picked up the guild in zone chat, and then I got in the guild, and it was just, like I said, it was just a really casual guild. So, but let's get into this new guild finder. So this is what it looks like when you're setting it up to, like, allow your guild to invite people in. And I really love this. So I have mine right now on PTS set to listed. So if you see the New Age of Tamriel, that's my guild. And I'm only going to have it set up for the rest of this week. Next week, since I don't know if they're switching the PTS over to Europe or the EU servers. If they do, I won't have a guild on there. And then when it comes back, I'm not even going to worry about doing this. I'm going to wait until it goes live before I set my guild up to recruit again. But I want to go over this. So, recruitment status, listed, not listed. Those are the two options. Really glad they have this. Primary focus of the guild. So, just for testing purposes, I chose questing and social. But when I actually do this, I'm going to have it set for group PvE and questing. Because that's what my guild mostly does, is a lot of group PvE and questing content. We do some PvP, but not a whole lot. But like I said, all this stuff will basically be turned on except for trading. Fishing will be turned on, PvP, justice. I think this is for, like, the justice, like, I don't know what justice means, honestly, but all this other stuff is pretty self-explanatory. Like, you do dungeons, housing, role-playing, trials, questing, all that. So I will have that in there when I set it up. I'm going to go ahead and change this back to what I had it. And, yeah. So that's why I'm going to have mine set up. I'm going to have it set for no minimum champion point requirement. I might do CP 160, but I think I'm just going to leave it as none, because I want to allow whoever is really wanting to join a guild and get into doing content and things like that to do that. The playstyle of this guild is casual, so we are not a hardcore in-game raiding guild. And then, of course, the hours that I put up here are pretty much the hours I'm on. So I'm on from 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right now. I live in Arizona. We don't have a time zone. So we don't, like when most people set their clocks back or forward, we don't do that here. So we just, if it says 7 a.m., I'm 7 a.m. Pacific Time, or I'm 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Because I don't switch time zones. Or my time zone doesn't change, we just switch between the two time zones. Which is weird. It really freaks people out. Because, like, I have family that lives in Idaho, and I have family that lives in Oregon. So, like, in the summertime, I'm on the same time as the people in Oregon. in the wintertime, I'm on the same time as my family in Idaho. So there's like, right now there's an hour difference between me and my family in Idaho. They're an hour ahead of me. And then in the wintertime, my family in Oregon is an hour behind me. So it's really, it gets really confusing for them. But for me, I never change my clocks. So going on down, you can put in a recruitment headline, like mine says, "Welcome to the New Age of Tamriel." My guild description, and this actually can be filled out. I think that it can hold 200 words. I'm not 100%, but we'll go ahead and just see. We'll just type in some random gibberish down here. La, 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 you know. Oh, it's a lot more than 200 words than it was last time. So this is really good because this allows you to put in a lot of information about your guild, which I really like. So, and then all you do is just go up here and click save, and it automatically saves it. So, but I will have a lot more in this on the live thing. So how do you find the guild recruitment thing? This is what I've seen people ask in zone. So when you go into guilds, so when you hit G, this will pop up. Get off your horse. And now you click on this and it'll say Guild Finder. And then you can click on here and you can find this. Now the way to browse guilds is to just click here. And now you can look. This is the people that have trading guilds on PTS that are open to the community, which I think is really cool. Awesome guild here. I'm giving them a shout out because I deal with them a lot. Like I buy from them all the time. On the live server, same with Spicy Economics. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can find another one that I deal with a lot on the live servers. No, just those two. Wow. So, but I really like this. And then you can like search through the different types of guilds, like trading guilds, group PvE guilds, role-playing guilds, social, PvP, questing. I don't think it'll show your own guild in here, so because I don't like when I did the look for it, it didn't show up. So I was like, okay, there must be something wrong, and it doesn't show up in the social either. So, but I do think this is a really cool tool. This is something that is very much needed in the community. Is like I said. Those places where you can find a good guild, like this one says, go see trading company. They're casual guild, trading and social guild, no minimum requirements or dues, any level or experience welcome. So that's really cool that they have, like I said, that there's these tools in here that we can use to, you know, post guild information and all that. Now, one of the really cool things is this up here. So filters, has trader, activities. So I'm going to do it now with questing and the type of guild I want to find, a balanced guild. This is a guild that does a little bit of in-game, does a little bit of casual play, you know, questing, that kind of stuff. So now I go in here. Now everything I look at, no matter what it is, if I put group B, PvP, PvE, it's only going to show the guilds that are set to that standard, that are balanced and their activity is questing. Now, if I wanted to do, say, dungeons and leave it at that, then I just click again and I can see this. Now it shows more guilds, so it gives me more. It gives you a lot of tools to really define the kind of activities you're looking for in a guild. All right, now moving on. Additional filters. Yep, languages, what kind of alliance they're with, their roles, active members. Like any amount, their hours, their champion points, like all that stuff. So I really like this. I think this is like probably by far the best tool I have ever seen in an MMO for guild stuff. And it really does say, hey, this is how we do things. You know, like, if you're really looking for that kind of guild that fits your play style and your interests, this is the kind of guild you're looking for here. And you can do all these different searches and things to find the kind of activities you like to do in a guild, and that's just really cool. I'm sorry, but it is. So that's pretty much it for this video. That's the new Guild Finder tool and guild recruitment tool. So thank you, devs, for that. We needed that. It's a much needed tool that this game should have had in at launch. No offense, but I love it. I love I love this tool. It's gonna be great for the community. So you guys know what's coming next. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos by me, you can subscribe. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day. And this guy might see you in game. Bye.